welcome back to Popcom. I received another awesome act of kindness. I don't know what I've done to deserve all these acts of kindness, but I truly appreciate it, and I thank each and every one of you on my channel that is subscribed. And this time I received it from OMG-Chris. So he told me a while back, last year, that he was putting together some stuff and that he was going to send it in the new year. So it's very much appreciated, Chris. You know that I appreciate it. I appreciate you and what you do for the community. And I strongly encourage you guys to go and check out Chris's channel. It's OMG-Chris. He went back to his original name, and he just does fantastic reviews. He's just a great guy. Regardless if he ever even gave me anything, he's just a wonderful person, and he's very knowledgeable about comics. He's very passionate about doing reviews on figures, and I just think he just brings so much to the community. So I just want to thank you, Chris, for sending this, and please guys go give him a sub and go check his channel out. I will leave a link in the description to his channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this open and see what he sent. Alright, so got the box open. It looks like he put a note in here. Let's go ahead and let's read the note. Mike, here's a mass of books I hope you need for one of your passions you so enjoy. A bunch of random nostalgia. Say hi to Electra, that's my beautiful wife, for me, and the next package I put together will be for her. Promise. Your friend, Chris. Wow, that's so nice of you, Chris, to send that, and I know Electra will be excited to see what you send. Alright, so let's see. First thing that I see in here, oh wow, okay. My favorite, one of my favorite, top 3 favorite franchises, G.I. Joe. He sent me the G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. I know that Channing Tatum, I think he dies pretty quickly in, oh no, it's the second one that he dies in Retaliation, but this one was really good. So I really like that. Thank you, Chris. I do not have this movie. I don't think I have any of the G.I. Joe movies, so thank you for sending that. I definitely will be watching that. And then, of course, it's going to have Baroness on the front of the cover, too, as well. And then the back has Snake Eyes and the movie. So, yeah, I thought that this was a pretty good movie. I liked what they did with that. It was a good, solid movie. All right, so there are tons of books in here, like tons. So let's go ahead and take these off. Oh, speaking of Retaliation, he sent Retaliation as well, too. The Rock, he's my boy, he's in that. And then this is the one that Channing Tatum dies right away in like the first minute of the movie. So, sorry to fans of Channing Tatum. Anyways, he sent those 2 movies. I do not have those movies. So thank you, Chris, for that. There's books here, there's books here, and there's also books in here. So I guess we can just go through little by little and see what's in there. Okay, so the top books that I see, oh wow, I didn't even know they did this collab. It's Street Fighter versus G.I. Joe. That's a really sweet cover. I had no idea that they did this. Street Fighter versus G.I. Joe. You see Blanca, Ryu, and all the G.I. Joe guys, Honda, Zangief. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat, actually. I didn't know that they did like a collab on that. So that's number 2. Here's number 3, Street Fighter vs. G.I. Joe, Chun-Li and Baroness on the front. That's a pretty sweet cover. Baroness has her Uzi right there on the bottom. So cool. So there's 2, 3, 4. Has, of course, G.I. Joe versus Street Fighter, has all the Street Fighter. This one's, I think, from Street Fighter Turbo, or one of the later Street Fighters that has Cammy and all those new Street Fighter characters. That's pretty cool. That's number 4. Number 5 has Snake Eyes and Bison. That's a really cool cover. Check that cover out. With his hands are all lit up. And then Snake Eyes is in that like crouching, attacking position. That's really cool. So that's 5. 6. I don't know. I just see Bison on this one, and Destro are the only two that I recognize on that cover. I don't know who the girls are, what Street Fighter that's from. That's really interesting. I had no idea that they did like a team up collab on this type of comic book. You know, you see stuff with like Ninja Turtles and Batman, and you know, just different franchises like Thundercats and He-Man, but I did not know that they did this. And Street Fighter is one of my favorite games, and I also have Street Fighter Pops, and I also have the complete set of G.I. Joe Pops. So this is really cool to add to the collection. And then here's the number 1 cover C, so it's a variant cover, and it's really cool. It has Ryu actually doing his uppercut, the RU kit, and he's hitting Destro in the head, and it looks like there's like blood coming out as he's coming up. So that is a sweet variant number 1 cover of Ryu hitting Destro, giving him that uppercut, a flying uppercut. That's really cool. That's a sweet cover, actually. So that's basically 1 through 6. So I don't know how long this series runs for, but that's a great start to this IDW 1 through 6. So thank you, Chris, for that. So we're starting off with G.I. Joe. Awesome. Started off with Street Fighter, the movies, and then a whole nother stack of books. I think you outdid yourself this time, Chris. Like, there's so much in here. Alright. Guess we just grab any one of them. Oh, okay. Here's that Chuck Dixon, Rob Atkins run that I've been trying to complete. So here is issue number 1, cover C. I do not have this one. I have issue number 1, cover A, and I think I might have cover B. So here's cover C, and this one's actually the best one, I think. I wonder who did this cover. I have no idea on who did this cover, but look how sweet that art is. That is just amazing. So that's number 1 of this Chuck Dixon and Robert Atkins run. If you remember, this run only goes from 0 to 27, and I just picked up, actually, I picked up number 0 the other day, and then I have a couple number 1s. I don't have this number 1, but if you guys know who did this cover, please let me know in the comments, because that's a really sweet, it looks like a painting, actually. That looks really awesome. Number 1. Here is number 2, cover A, which I don't have this one as well. I don't have the cover A, and that's Baroness with the clan behind her. Here's number 2. Okay, here's the big ticket one. This is issue number 2, cover B. I am pretty sure, yep, Adam Hughes cover. I want to thank you for this, Chris. I've been looking everywhere for this, and it's in really good shape. And as you can see in the bottom right, AH Adam Hughes. That's the Baroness Adam Hughes cover. Just amazing. I definitely would want to get this one slabbed. I know it goes for a good amount of money, but I mean, just the artwork on this one is just amazing. So Chris, this is definitely a grail right here that you got me right here. The issue 2 cover B with Adam Hughes. Very hard to find. I don't think it's that easy to find. But I really want to thank you for this one. This one definitely needs to get slabbed. Okay, this one's cool. This one's issue 3, cover A. And I actually have this one, but in the Virgin cover. This one's the actual regular one that has the title on it. The Virgin cover just has snake eyes, and then the Cobra sign with blood. Doesn't have any of the top one. So that's really cool to have that one as well. And then here is number 3, cover B. I really like these white ones as well. When it's just all white, it really makes the characters pop on those covers. So this one's cover B, and this one's an Atkins cover. So that one's always, I don't have this one. So you're definitely hitting this run pretty hard for me, Chris. Getting those things knocked out. Here's issue 4, cover B. Issue 4, cover B. Here's issue 5, cover B. That one's cool too. It has snake eyes right there holding this blade. I don't remember who that was. I think that might be Roadblock, I think. But that's pretty cool. Here is that was issue 5, cover B. Here's issue 6, cover A. And this is a Johnson cover. This one's really cool too. It looks like it was done in like it was stenciled and then maybe like colored, like with a color crayon, or I don't even know how to describe it. It's very basic, but it has a really good pop to it. It's not like a normal cover. I don't know how they made it look like that, but I know they didn't use color crayon, but it has that effect of like a color crayon to it. So that's really cool. Issue 6, cover A. Here is issue 7, cover B. And this one's also done by Atkins as well. I think Atkins is one of those artists that definitely is not as appreciated as I think his art really is, and the way he does it. I think he does a fantastic job. That's issue 7, cover B. Here's another sweet Baroness cover. This one's issue 8, cover B. And it's Baroness holding Destro's metal mask. So this one is really cool as well. And then if you don't know, on this IDW run of just the Chuck Dixon and Robert Atkins, below the barcode, they actually put who did the cover on all of them. So I don't know if you can see that or if the camera's going to pick that up, but right below the barcode, there's actual names there where you can see on who actually did the covers. They did that on all of them. And then to also know if it's this run, it has the old IDW logo and it has the light on it. So if it has the logo with the light on that and it's from 0 to 27, that's all the same run of this one. And they all will be, the barcode on the bottom, they all end in 00014. So if you are getting confused, or if there's so many different versions or different volumes, you'll know you're in the right volume if all the barcode has that 00014. That's all this Chuck Dixon and Robert Atkins run. So back to that cover, Baroness holding Destro's metal mask. So that's a very, very cool cover as well. And then we have issue 9, cover A. And this one, they're just spraying bullets like crazy. They're shooting up at one of the robots or something there. Let's see, this cover was done by Delgado. This is a Delgado cover. Issue 10, cover B. And this one has snake eyes on it again. This is done by Robert Atkins as well. A lot of cool snake eyes covers on there. So I'm super pumped, Chris, on this one. Like, I'm really trying to complete this run, and this puts a huge dent in it. So I'm definitely going to have to do another filming of everything that I got, and actually scratch off which ones that I have left in this run. But this definitely took care of a huge part of it. This one is issue 11, cover B, and this one's done by Robert Atkins as well. So that's this run right here with G.I. Joe. I wanted to show you guys again that Baroness Adam Hughes cover, which is just unbelievable. Issue 2, cover B, Adam Hughes. That is definitely one that you guys need to get for your collection. Just super well done. Awesome. So thank you for that, Chris. I really, really appreciate that. That's definitely a huge help on that run. So I'm seeing the theme here with the Street Fighter, with the G.I. Joe, with, and there's still 2 stacks of books here. So we'll just keep chugging along here. Okay, so this is G.I. Joe Frontline now. I just wanted to finish this video by thanking Chris again. This was very generous of you, Chris. I know a lot of this was probably part of your personal collection, so I definitely value that, and just so thankful that you would even think of me to even send something like this. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and just how generous you are, and just everything, like I said, you do for the community. Like, you're definitely one of the pillars and one of the channels that a lot of people look up to. So just keep doing what you're doing, and I just really appreciate it. So once again, guys, if you have not subbed up Chris, Old Man Gamers Chris, please go check out his channel. And until next time, stay awesome.